Hello, this is Dr. Eagle, and I have a kind of a strange stethoscope, but it works quite well. And I have about 10 minutes to handle all of your health conditions and issues. So let's get started right away. I have my prescription pad here. So I'm just teasing, I'm kidding, I'm joking. Actually, however, I can say Dr. Medicine Eagle because I do have a PhD. So I'm a doctor in the PhD world, not in the medical world. But I want to do a quick sharing today because it's been on my mind a lot lately. And it's how our regular MDs, good and caring people that they may be, are often 15 to 25 years behind what is new and really the most beneficial in modern medicine. That seems crazy, but it's true. First of all, it takes time to prove the efficacy of a new method of treatment. Then time to get it into new textbooks, time to get it into the med school, et cetera, et cetera. It makes sense. That's the way with a lot of our textbooks. As a matter of fact, our science textbooks are way behind the time. All the quantum physics and the new oneness and all the things that even Buffalo Woman was talking about are way behind. And, you know, most doctors are really busy people. They're focused more on what they have learned, which is centered on symptoms and drugs and how to deal with them. Many of them work for big companies, sadly for them, actually, who allot them about 10 to 15 minutes at most with each patient. Just enough time to learn symptoms and prescribe drugs. That's what I was making a joke about. And it's not a very funny joke, actually, because it doesn't work very well for us at all. And, you know, most all research and many medical schools are supported by the big pharmaceutical companies who are not wanting anything to compete with their drugs. So there's certainly no urgency for anything new and different than that to come out. But for instance, there's a new diagnostic test that can find 52 different types of cancer, even when they're just beginning. This is exciting because tests up to now only revealed a very, very few kinds of cancer. And the joy of it is that early detection means that dealing with the challenge is ever so much easier. However, well, caveat here. However, this means that people won't so often be getting to the stage of needing chemo and radiation, whose patents are owned by Pfizer and other big companies. This means that over time, these damaging kind of treatments that Pfizer and the boys put out will be outdated. And it'll cost the pharmaceutical companies the baseline of their huge wealth. They're building billionaires off of you and I all the time. They certainly won't be promoting this new diagnostic among the MDs they influence. As a matter of fact, they often try to block new developments by taking money away from research that does not suit them. Thankfully, brilliant and caring medical researchers are finding ways to do it anyway and offering us some amazing things these days. As I mentioned before, if you heard my last talk, I recently read Tony Robbins' book, Life Force. It's a thick volume in which he offers information from interviewing and experiencing the work of 150 cutting-edge researchers in the medical field. Having health issues himself, Tony finally woke up to what I've been using and promoting for years, the magical, regenerative, and rebuilding power of our own creator-given stem cells that rebuild and maintain our bodies. That got him interested because amazing results came for him. And voila, in his typical fashion, a fabulous book of research in the area of medical experience. There are chapters on new diagnoses, on organ regeneration, on age reversal, a new cure for leukemia, new, less invasive kinds of brain surgery, the rebuilding power of our very own creator-given stem cells. He devotes a lot of time to that. That's what got him interested in the area. And he includes in it, which is really great, he includes in his typical fashion, what you can do now to make a positive difference in your own health, because there's a lot you can do. And certainly one of them is waking up to what's possible. You know, what's now possible is in many areas is truly mind-boggling. Age reversal, an actual cure for leukemia, all of those kind of things. For instance, now they can go in and replace a gene for some conditions and totally cure the issue. Boom, finished. It's really amazing. And so anyway, the information in the book goes on, and I highly recommend it. And it's why I'm focusing now on what I can find and offer you. You know, none of this new evidence is secret. It's just that most people don't have time and interest to do the research. Maybe they don't even know to do research or to find out what's out there. It's always been important to me. And I do pay attention at every level I can. And as always, given my predilection to teach and share, I love to share it with you. Of course, the media, which we get a lot of our information from, is paid to promote pharmaceutical drugs, not new and miraculous cures for sure. But what's exciting to me that I experience on some of the YouTube interviews I've heard of some of these new researchers, and certainly in Tony's book, is that these researchers are working to create things that ordinary people can have access to without the elevated prices charged on medicine now. They really want to help all of us. They, you know, I'm sure that they will do well with their discoveries and all of that financially, but I really feel their hearts. They're really wanting to do something good for everyone and not just fill their pockets. So it's quite wonderful and hopeful. I'm really, really thrilled about what I'm learning. Lately, there's been exciting news that Harvard longevity research has proven that there is a representation of our perfectly healthy self in each and every cell. I'm going to say that again. There's a representation of our perfectly healthy self in each and every cell. And Harvard is working to activate them, to literally reverse our age. They've already done this in animal trials. They're now starting human trials and think that in 5 to 10 years, they'll have injections or supplements approved to turn aging human bodies young again. And for me personally, what is mind-blowing is that David Schmidt, the genius researcher who created the LifeWave light technology, seems already to have done this without harming animals, waiting all those years, having shots and supplements and all of that, and creating safety concerns. Independent researchers show that these little LifeWave patches, which only reflect your body's light in certain frequencies to stimulate health benefits, actually reset 1/3 of your genes to youthful. That seems almost unbelievable, but it's true and real and available now. It's why I'm so excited about this heavenly technology and all the wellness benefits it has. It's not just hype and media marketing. People are reporting because their entire baseline of health has changed some remarkable recoveries and clearing of illness symptoms, as well as just generally increased health and wellness and happiness at every age and every stage of life. You know, I've seen 80 summers pass by and now another one. And, you know, I feel pretty healthy and I feel like I'm getting younger and younger. And it's really a wonderful feeling, because any of you who've come to maybe even 50 or 60 or 70 or 80 know that it's challenging in this world to stay really healthy and alive and well. And I really wish that for all of us. And I'd love for you to have this kind of technology that I'm sharing. It's so affordable compared to the almost incredible results it produces. You know, I've included access here to a couple short videos about the LifeWave patches, and I'm also more than happy to send you plenty of information and personal experience. So I hope you give yourself a chance for something wonderful and take a look. Those who try it certainly are glad they did. And there's a money back guarantee. Doesn't matter, 90 days, you get your money back if you don't like it. And it's not just for older people. I know so many young and middle-aged people who are really in bad shape and suffering from a lot of health issues. And again, as someone who has the years that I have, I can tell you that the time to start getting healthier is right now. It gets more and more challenging. I mean, seriously more challenging with passing years. And why wouldn't you want to be enjoying your life, starting right now, stopping and reversing your aging, rather than struggling and having a hard time and not feeling well? So when you get a chance, get the Life Force book. It could mean making a huge and positive difference in the lives of people you care about, as these new, powerful, amazing, beneficial possibilities modern health researchers are bringing forward become available to all people. For me, all of this, all of these new products, all of these new possibilities are like a harbinger of a new time in health and wellness, and really a new time in being the best we can be and offering the most we can offer. I really do think that we kind of set it up with Creator when we're going to, exit the planet. And I think, though, that we can be healthy and vital and alive and offering our best gifts and just having a great time until we slow down a little bit the last couple of years, and boom, we go to what my people call the summer country. So I wish that for all of us, health and vitality and enjoyment and cooperation, sharing, love, all the good things, until we decide to leave this earthly plane, let this earth robe fall. So I'm wishing you very well. Take care of yourself. Do some research.